Content warning. This game contains content such as cult murder, emotional manipulation, body horror, blood, flashing lights, and jump scare. I had to read that so quickly. Wait. Yeah, I got in time. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to Knitbone. I am kind of sick again. I keep getting sick. I don't know why. Ow. I don't know why. This is Knitbone. We're gonna try our best to do it. I'm not very good at horror games, to be honest. But it's okay. It's alright, guys. It's okay. I can do this. There is jump scares. Oh, that's parallax! Shit! You know. There is jump scares. But, you know, I'm just gonna power through, like, I don't... I don't know. Oh, let me play. Okay. Play. Ooh, okay. Knitbone. Oh, ooh, ooh. The music's so... Where did it all go wrong? Right. I shouldn't have said... I shouldn't have insomnia in the first place. You see, after a few days of no sleep and no direction, you get desperate. Okay, we're like struggling here. If we could turn back time. I saw a circle. I know I would have stepped through that door. My footsteps felt too loud as I walked. Wait, I need to get comfortable for this. Wait, let me lock in. How do I? Oh wait, hold on. I need to check how many endings there are because I'm an ending freak. There's 2 main endings and 1 mini ending. Wait, what does mini ending mean? I don't know. Let's play. Oh, I smelled old and dusty. The carpet ugly and stained. My thumb kept brushing over the card in my pocket. 1408, just like the card said. That's the room I've been trying to track down. After a tour of what I thought the world's most depressing maze, I finally spotted the door. Ow. The little brass number looks tiny and new. Oh my god. Wait, I'm trying to like get comfortable, but I'm just hitting my PC. I'm so sorry, PC. Yo, if it didn't fit with the rest of the dingy hallway, it stopped. My hand hovering in the air. ... I wasn't sure if I should knock. A part of me just wanted to turn around and leave. Okay, right. I told myself I'd actually show up. As I got ready to knock, a memory popped in my head. Oh, we're flashing camera sound. What the? Last night in the lounge, I revealed too much to someone who was practically a stranger. Seems like the ice in my glass has succumbed to the warmth. Looks like just like my life. My name's Eden. I'm a psychology major. Okay, psychology major. We did psychology. Rated as most likely to succeed. Oh, funny. Okay. Silence. But that was years ago. I had direction in my life. Now, I'm barely surviving with cheap coffee and no sleep. I changed 3 jobs in just 12 months. That is pretty quick, okay? Every fresh start only left me more tangled in doubt. And yeah, I ended up even more lost. Silence. Oh, I don't even recognize who I am anymore. Time. What up? The door opened, but at first I hardly registered it. I like the sound effects in this game, it's really nice. It's very interactive. The vibe suddenly seemed to shift as if someone flipped the switch. I couldn't help but look. Okay, so we have like one of those people that like charisma. Please be quick. Oh, wait, this is where we. Wait, this is where we. Wait, you have a. We're in a place with a piano. A man walked in with some sort of effortless confidence that drew everyone's eyes to him. Yeah, it's one of these people, like confident. There we go. He smiled at the bartender and waved at someone like they were old friends. Yeah, that's so funny. I could never do that. So, he's that kind of guy, huh? That's literally what I thought! He looked so put together, assertive and relaxed. And sure, that probably cost more than my rent. And he wore it so casually. Everything about him was the opposite of me. I mean, yeah, like, as a character design, yeah, because he has black eyes and black hair. And you have, like, white hair and white eyes, I think. I forgot, it was light. He paused at the entrance, scanning the lounge like he was deciding where to sit. I should have looked away, but I didn't. Oh, why didn't you? Huh? And then he saw me, eyes widening as he locked onto mine. Yo, pardon? He smiled. That got me holding my breath. Yeah, oh, I don't want to be here no more. I forced a polite smile despite my racing heart. There was something oddly familiar about him, but I couldn't figure it out. Footsteps approaching me slowly. Oh, why is he standing right there? What should I say? I'm gonna save it because this is the first choice I have. But oh, There's little sounds. Okay, I'm gonna save it because it's the first choice. I'm gonna say, hey? Hey there. You didn't cross? No way. Is that really you? Oh shit, we know this guy! Fuck, I don't know this guy. Huh? My confusion was just on my face because he chuckled. Okay, you don't have to chuckle every time. It's me, Ryohei Damien. You have 2 first names, or is this your last name? Ryohei Damien. Yeah, sorry, you might not remember me. We had a psychology elective together, remember? I'm trying to remember, bro, I don't think. Oh, yeah, oh. That surprised me. It's you. You? That hit me. Ryo, okay. Since this is the main character's name, I'm gonna search the past and pronounce it.
Ryohei.
That's terrible! Wait, Ryohei. Wait. Oh, hey. Wait, oh, hey. Ryohei. Okay, I'm probably pronouncing that like terribly.
Ryohei. That
is so bad. Yo! Ryohei. It's sticking, Ryohei. The Ryohei Damien. Duh! Oh, we got a duh, okay. We were in the same department back in college. He was popular, he was effortlessly charming. The kind of guy who made everyone feel seen, even when he probably didn't know half their names. Never expected to be on his radar. We shared a few lectures, maybe a group project once, but I was always a quiet one. I was the guy people tended to forget. Oh, good for us? I mean, that's a pretty... I don't know. I feel like there's so much effort to be like the characteristic wrong. But I remembered him. But damn, I think I remember him more than I should. People won't shut up about him. I've always been envious of him, even now. I mean, that's fair too, actually, yeah. I kind of get that feeling. Yeah, here he is. Snake across me from me in this nearly empty lounge, grinning like we were old buddies. He even did it without asking, like it was the most natural thing to do. Of course I remember you. You're basically famous, right? Stop laughing! You made him laugh, you didn't even try to deny it. You could just call me Ryohei. Wait, bro! Why did you give him a nickname? Bro! What the such a about this? Is this good or bad?
Ryo.
Yeah, Ryo. Ryohei. Yeah, so Ryo. Yeah, Ryo, yeah. I'm really glad you ran into up again. Well, Eden, your name really does you justice. Looking splendid as always. I can't help but smile back. I'm not sure if I'm amused by his outlandish teasing, or by the fact you remember my name. I think landing at a jazz club. Okay, we're at a jazz club! After an exhausting day is much of a splendid look, but thanks. You look like life's been treating you well. Without as always. His laugh. Oh my god. He laughs, but his eyes narrow. I didn't notice you're tired though. I don't mean to offend. No, it's fine. I am tired, bro. I know I'm living dead. I laugh, trying to just brush it off. I love the little I love partial voice acting is so fun. Insomnia, that's all. I get used to it. What a shame. After the first time in what felt like forever, I felt like a complete failure. We caught up and talked for a while. Something about his presence felt almost too welcoming. Made it easy for me to open up. Yeah, I don't think that's normal. It felt safe, or at least I convinced myself it was. After all, he was an old acquaintance, wasn't he? So like an idiot, I spilled everything. He listened intently. Oh god, why? What a coincidence. He chuckles at the last word. Actually, I specialize in sleep therapy, as well as cognitive consultations. Oh, okay, we're in a therapy session right now. Maybe I'm not that strange for feeling like I'm meant to be here with him tonight. Maybe he feels it too. Would you pay me a visit? What? I want to see you. I must have smiled, hoping you didn't notice my bewilderment. It'll be a private consultation. I've had my studio set up. It's okay, I've already visited doctors. I figured, but maybe I can do something about it. If I can't, well, it's no waste of money. I'm gonna take it for free. I mean, I would take that hikey as for free. Oh. So she's okay, but if it's free, this is also incentive for me to do it. Since he seems so willing to help, declining now would make me even look even more pitiful. Yeah, I know, buddy, but why is he doing it for free? Surely, it takes up a time slot that could be paid for. Before I could react, he produced a card between his fingers like it had been waiting there all along. Come to my studio revenue already. No pressure. The word studio echoed in my head longer than it should have. Studio? And for some reason, I actually came. This was probably a bad idea. Does he do therapy in his own home? We hardly even know each other. Yeah, you don't. You met each other like last time. Okay, okay, I want to turn around. That would be really funny. Let's turn around. I don't want to be here. I just had to skip the consultation. I just didn't feel comfortable. Yeah! But when insomnia wasted over time, leading me to withdraw from society. I had Ryohei's consultation, oh my god, what does that word even mean? Had been growing, and he's now dealing with a large number of patients. Perhaps I should have reached out to him after all. Like how the saying goes, nothing ventured, nothing gained. But I didn't lose anything from this, so fuck you. And okay, I'm pretty sure that would be the oh, this is so cool. That would be the mini ending. I get why it's called mini ending. That's not. I finally knocked on the door. What the fuck did I just say? I finally knocked on the door. The door opened. I can't read. Right. As he's been standing there the whole time, waiting for me. That's a bit creepy.
Hey.
Eden. At one point, a smile and said my name like he knew I would come. I have a feeling you arrived. Please come in. I hesitated, but my feet started moving before I could even think about it. That is not normal. What? The smell was different inside. The scent of lemon oil and faint herbs filled the air. What? Why are we in his home? I felt a bit phony, like I was trying too hard to make it smell naturally relaxing. The studio was quite simple. There's a couch for me and a single fancy chair for him. My gaze drifted past a collection of arranged objects as Ryohei. I'm so sorry. Let me inside the studio. Soft jazz music played in the background. Please, have a seat. Make yourself at home. I sat on the couch. It was actually pretty cozy. I love couch. I would be on the couch like, bro, I would be spread out on the couch. That would be so fun. Comfortable? I nodded. He sat on the big chair and watched me. So, Eden and Koros. I know why you're here. Is that right? He got straight to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess so. So, tell me, what's on your mind? What brings you here tonight? My mouth went dry as I finally said the line I practiced. Last night, you mentioned you could help. You said you help people with sleep issues. I told me I couldn't sleep and how I felt like I didn't know who I was when the lights went off. He listened without rushing. No interruption and no pity. Just like that steady, practiced attention. Alright then, so I have some questions. Do you have more trouble falling asleep or staying asleep? Both, equally, I suppose. How many times a week do you suffer from this? I can't really remember. Maybe 5? That's quite a lot of nights! He purses his lips. Okay. Are you taking any medications? None. Let's see. He pauses, weighing his words before going on. His expression is serious, as if he knows something I don't. Insomnia and identity crisis. That's a reasonable set to bring in together. Sleep and sense of self are closer than most people think. Is it? You're not sleeping because your mind refuses to let you be vulnerable. Okay, I see why. And that's why your mind will shut down. That hit closer to home than I expected. A smile crept back onto his face. Before going any deeper, I have a simple personality test. Wait, a personality test? Tell me to understand the shape of this. Wait, you're carrying. It requires a bit of trust, I know, but it would help me to understand. I really think you should take it. Should I take the personality test? Yes. Okay, Rio, let's do it. Good, don't worry. It's simple and not invasive. Just answer honestly. No, alright, rules are simple. Pick whoever feels most like you. Don't overthink it, just give it a go. First question. When you can't sleep, what do you usually do? When I can't sleep? I don't do any of these. I guess I analyze random deep thoughts, but I fall asleep really easily though. Gotcha. This event sounds exhausting. That must be rough. Moving on. How do you usually recharge after a long stressful day? Long stressful day? I've never had most of those. Journal, cope with my feelings a bit. I guess I shower, change clothes. Yeah, I did. Yeah, chill. I see. How do you usually tell when someone's lying to you? If someone's lying to me, but sometimes I don't realize it. Sometimes I can't tell if someone's lying to me. I believe things too fucking easily. I think maybe this. A body gives a body language. Interesting. Okay, next one. What motivates you the most? What motivates me? Figuring things out. Noted. Alright, time for a little roleplay. Imagine the following scenario. In a forest path that splits 3 ways, what do you do? It splits 3 ways. Why am I on the fucking forest path? Well, honestly, I would just pick one fast and move. Nice, that's an interesting take. You hear a weird noise upstairs in an empty house. What's the first thing you do? Upstairs? I would run upstairs. I don't really get scared by noises. I see, okay. Let's proceed. A strange creature suddenly appears and stares at you. How do you react? I will just stare at them, like I would raise my hands, but for like a different reason. Like if I'm staying on like a I would like try and touch it to see if it's real, like I would extensively raise my hands. Oh. Hey buddy! You look hot. Sorry, what? Huh? What's wrong? Did something catch you off guard? Well, would you react in line with the choice you made earlier? I think mine was more of like... I think my reaction is more of like... I just stared at it. I just stared at it. Okay. Let's continue. No need to dwell on it. Okay, roleplay's over. Let's get back to the test. Wait, can we roleplay again? Which compliment do you like the most? Brave? Because I'm not really a brave person. We're near the end. What words resonates with you the most? Same. One final question. Which word resonates with you the most? Logic? Congratulations, you completed the test. I'll give you your results now. It seems like you're will first. You don't, mate. You act. Yeah, that's pretty impulsive. Like, whenever slowly you move forward. When doors close, you push them open. Your drive creates paths where none exist. Our force keeps you not just alive, but often others too. Where's the cost, isn't there? Force comes with risk. You feel that others see you as just reckless or intimidating, and worse, may one day destroy the very thing you wish to protect. I don't really mind if I'm seeing you as reckless though. Cause I am pretty reckless, like that's pretty true. Thank you for that. I learned a lot about you today. I actually wanted to be closer to you since college. Really? Don't be closer to me, please. I mean, it's a lot to finally be here with you now. Can we move on? Remember, this is all just for fun. Don't take the results too seriously. Yes, first. I don't think this is a real personality test. It's turned to stay gentle, though there was a weight behind it. I think it was kind of reductionist because it was like the answers were only like that. Thank you. It gave me quite a clear impression. Yeah. Yeah. What the hell is that? I think he was pretty cute. I mean, oh, perfect. Now I'm sitting in the middle of this therapy. Should I just talk up to sleep deprivation and call it a day? I mean, most of the time hallucinations are due to sleep deprivation. What should I do? Oh, good question. Good question. I'm gonna bring it up. Yes. Did you happen to see that? See what? Never mind. An awkward silence settled between us. What? His eyes looked up to mine. What you showed me earlier should tell me enough, more than enough. No sleep is nice. He paused. His gaze was piercing, studying me like I was some kind of specimen. I don't think therapists are supposed to do that. There's something that's a mistake. It's a pattern. Your mind is stuck in the loop. Regular therapy won't work for you. What your mind needs is a key to redistribute this weight. What? Well, I want to propose this in therapy at all. Think of it more as sort of a guided ritual. Is that not a ritual? Am I doing like a fucking demonic ritual or something? That's an interesting choice of word. I'll give you a small, specific task to complete. They'll require precision and focus. The goal is to give the burden a new place to rest, so that your mind can finally find peace. It's not supposed to be therapy. It's not a conventional path that requires absolute trust. I don't trust you! Which is me putting yourself. I don't trust me or yourself! He was quiet for a moment instead of me. I can't force you to do it. This only works if you choose it. You can leave now, but that means going back to your restless routine. Or you can agree to session 2. That's where you really begin. That felt like a challenge. So Eden, what do you think? Pursue session 2? No! Ryohei inclined his head slightly. Surprising there's no hint of disappointment. I understand. I'm sorry, Ryo. It's okay, you can take your time. The offer still stands if you change your mind. Here, you can get my number. Don't hesitate to reach out, even if you just need to talk. I'm sure that the sleepless nights will bring you right back to me. End. What do you mean? Alright, let's do this. I didn't bring it up. Let's do the same thing. Let's proceed. Yes. Good. We hate Ah, damn! Swallowed deep in, as if the answer had been inevitable. Hold on a sec. He stood and began rummaging through the shelves. His move was smooth and deliberate. Suddenly the air went still, lingering thick with every breath. The faint, pleasant scent of lemon oil and herbs felt even more synthetic, like cheap air freshener. What the fuck? When he returned, he was holding a small, ornate box. Now let's begin session 2. It's just slow now. Oh, I was not doing low. Okay, a smooth, deep silence outside the room. The feeling of being in a safe place was starting to fade. Really? He moved to the table and sat directly across from me. I saw a shift that made him the focal point of the entire room. Before we begin the exercise, I want you to ask you something. What's your opinion on devotion? Devotion? Go on. The question was so left field I could only blink. To anything. If it's a person, an idea, and a god. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty devoted. I have quite a lot of love for everything. I hesitated. Felt like a trick question. My opinion on devotion is, let's see if I don't know. I'm scared. It's a form of trust. It is dangerous, but trust, right? I guess it's a form of absolute trust. Devotion is like an anchor, something to hold on to when you're lost.
Okay.
An anchor, yes. A very cause requires unwavering trust. Look satisfied as though giving the correct answer. He paused, expression shifting in something that looked inevitably like a confession. I used to know people who were part of a group. A cult? They were devoted to a singular idea. They believed that to truly change, to become more than what they were, and to give up a part of themselves. My skepticism must have been obvious. This had nothing to do with insomnia. This was about something else entirely. They thought of it as reaching a new level. Downside that the methods might have seemed extreme, maybe even cruel. He continued, his eyes searching mine, gauging my reaction. That's what they believed. He believed true enlightenment required total devotion. I couldn't become whole until a part of you was given away. How does that make sense? I couldn't make sense of what he was saying. Everything he said sounded like a cult nonsense. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying, bro! And he seemed completely convinced himself. My apologies, I didn't mean to bring that up. He waved a hand dismissively. The physiological conversation ending as abruptly as it began. Now, let's move on. He opened the velvet-lined box. Inside, nestled in black satin, were 7 Are we doing a cult? Dude, are we in the cult? 7 unlit candles of varying heights. Let's play a game, Eden. This is a focusing exercise. No, it's not. Lit the candles and set them on the table in chaotic line. The objective is simple. Arrange these candles from shortest to tallest, and left to right. Left to right, shortest to tallest, okay. Oh, that sounds easy. While thinking, I reached for the nearest one. Its hand shot out, not touching mine but hovering just above it.
No.
Nah. There are rules. Okay, there are rules! Got it! His skin was now flat, sharp and cold. Discipline is paramount. Are you trying to train me for the fucking cult? You have exactly 4 moves. A move is the swapping of 2 candles. Exceed 4 and the pattern is irrevocably broken. I'm gonna save it because I'm kind of scared. You understand? Yes, it is clear. There's 4 moves. I know, my mouth is suddenly dry. I looked at candles. Oh. Okay. That has to go here. That has to go all the way. Okay, obviously. This is the... We can... Okay, how do I... Oh, okay. then we can... Oh shit. That has to swap with that one. And that has to swap with this one. Yeah, I did it! Oh my... But what am I reading? I'm so good at this! Yes!
Nice.
Great job. I believe you're ready. I love this partial voice acting, sorry. I believe you're ready for the next challenge. Do you think you can swap 7 candles with 4 moves? Or for the challenge? Why is only yes? Let's do it. Good luck. Okay. The key to this is thinking. Okay? The key to this is thinking. So, I'm pretty sure. Yes, okay. So we have to, listen to me, we have to swap this one with this one. Then that one. That one. Yes! I did it! With one move! Bro, I'm so smart! Yes. I did it. A perfect ascending line, all in less than 4 moves. Ryohei was smiling. That wasn't his usual practice smile. I don't think he's smiling! That was overall utterly terrifying.
Nice.
Nice. I don't think so! He whispered the word, saving a life by mine. Please don't stare at me. I like you. You're sharp. You act without hesitation and you're decisive. Yo, listen to me, man. I was literally I was thinking. That's exactly why I need you. Yeah? What do you mean? The meat man? The meat man's gonna kidnap me? That is all for now. You demonstrated remarkable potential. You should prepare yourself for the next session. At least meat man was kinda cute. At least meat man was kinda cute. My relationship was getting worse and being in this room wasn't helping. Oh my god. Was this all my head or... You did very well, Eden. Thank you. I seem you're ready for what's next. Pass or fail. It seemed like I was being dragged into the next session regardless. I just nodded, too tired to argue. Okay, wait, I think the other ending to be getting everything wrong.
Fine.
Fine, what's next? Oh, a simple question. Tell me, Eden. Are you easily frightened? I am! The question wasn't selling. He leaned forward slightly with his eyes fixed on me. Am I easily frightened? I am, but... yes I am. I guess so. More than I like to admit.
Okay.
He fell silent, letting the tension build. His gaze shifted to a dark corner of the room behind me. Don't look now. But I think someone is watching us. Can't look. My blood ran cold. Against my bad judgment, my eyes darted to the corner. Why did you look? There was nothing there. Why did you trick me? This is enraged me! Ryohei chuckled, a low, unnerving sound. Relax, I'm just testing your focus. Were you expecting something? Yeah, I was expecting you to be there. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with this guy. He then pointed to a small potted herb. Huh? On this desk? Is this belladonna? That's only the only thing in the room. Wait, this is the type of plant, right? Wait, I don't know this plant. Let's try a different approach. What do you see there? I see comfrey. It's comfrey, sorry. My eyes are broad, hairy leaves instantly. Oh, it's a comfrey. For the first time I arrived, my expression softened. Seeing something familiar from my childhood stood up feelings in the I thought I long buried. Wait, why did my comfrey used to call it by its own name? Knitbone. That's the name of the game, guys. Roll credits. Ryohei seemed surprised by my sudden shift in mood, though he must have a smile. Knitbone, an interesting name. He said it could heal broken bones. But why was he blushing? But some breaks are in the bone, are they, Eden? I say quietly, letting his words settle in the air between us. I don't know. Well, some breaks are deeper, and no herb can fix them. The irony is, in the past, people thought comfrey, or Knitbone, was safe to use it anyway, instead of now. Was it poisonous? It's poisonous. But seeds have shown that ingesting it can be toxic. Yeah! I haven't actually studied this plant. I've studied some, famous poisonous plants, but I haven't studied comfrey. He was talking about the plant, but his eyes told me he meant something else. Wait, what did he say? Ingesting it can be toxic. His expression soured, his voice taking on a bitter sharp edge. Listen, Eden. There are people obsessed with cures like that. He looked past me, his eyes unfocused, lost in the memory. Just like you, they were also searching for ways to heal themselves, mentally or physically. I feel like I'm getting into a cult! When they're desperate enough, they find a community that promises something more than just a fix. Their philosophy was simple, at least on the surface. They become enlightened, you had to give something away. Stop talking about the cult you're in, bro! They called it an offering to some cosmic entity. Now a short, harsh laughter that held no mirth. But offering is a pretty word for ritualized murder. At least he realized that. What? They had this twisted logic. They believed pain was a currency. They could only heal your own wound by taking on another's life. Please don't take my life. Why is he telling me this? His voice cracked. The mask of the calm therapist completely gone, replaced by a wall of burning anger. They would make you believe that ending someone's life wasn't wrong. It was kindness. Are you like a recurring cult victim? I'm really sorry. They said you weren't a killer. You were an angel, taking the pain away so you can finally rest. And a death that was supposed to be your reward, your new weight to carry. It was all a lie to control you, a lie to make you down and own the pieces. Okay, buddy? The therapist came to see was gone. The place was just a man, terrified of his own hands. Every word he spoke was coming at me too fast. Am I the therapist or are you the therapist? I couldn't process it all. He said abruptly, his chest scraping back. The outburst was so sudden and so violent that it made me flinch. But I saw for what it was. I had that bullshit, so I took on the burden for myself. Did you call them? He still had his own trembling hands. Oh my god, my mind fell. Something desperation in his eyes. It's supposed to be over, but it doesn't just disappear. He stood there, breathing heavily, hands molded into fists so tight his knuckles turned bone-raw. I started to realize he was talking about his past. Well, no! Wait, was he in a cult? Yes, this guy wasn't just troubled, he was haunted. And for a second, I forgot to be scared and just felt a weird pang of pity. Did I say something? I don't know. Are you okay? Ryo, are you okay? He sank back in the chair, basically forcing himself to be calm. I apologize, I was unprofessional. It was. it was very unprofessional. Anyways. Oh, that was just an attempt to open your mind. Looks like it's ready. So let's use it. You open a drawer and start rummaging for it. What do you mean let's use it? What do you mean? It just stood there frozen. How did his moves shift so quickly? Suddenly his words from our first session about a guided ritual took on a much darker meaning. A cold dread washed over me. What if this isn't therapy? He's not even trying to fix my insomnia. Instead he's trying to do something else, with me as his test subject.
Oh.
I found it. I don't want to. He then took a pendulum and a pointed crystal and silver chain. It looked less like a therapist tool and more like a ritual object. He stepped closer to me. Doubt wrapped my mind like chains, choking me with every thought. What's he going to do to me? Ryohei edged closer to me, the heat of his body pressing against mine. Panic surged and I realized I was trapped. My hands shook violently, my pulse racing, and a deep primal fear screamed at me to turn back. Even knowing that I couldn't make myself move away. As he moved closer to my ear, his composure slipped for a fraction of a second. Shh, it's okay, Eden. His eyes cleared and he smiled at me, his focus absolute. This will help quiet the noise in your head. Do we have matching moles? Sorry, I was just noticing, like, we're so, like, opposite. Just watch the crystal and listen to my voice. Can you do that for me? Just the instructions. Motherfucker, no! Yeah. I can do that. Good. Breathe in. And out. I can't match my breathing and try to hit the target at the center. Oh shit, what?
Nice.
Great, let's go faster.
Yes.
Excellent. Continue to focus and don't get distracted. My breathing faltered. Fuck! A same pattern I relied on slipped away. I found myself breathing in sync with him. It felt strangely intimate, as if we were sharing the same air. Now, watch. The world vanished in an instant. Everything else disappeared, leaving only the pendulum swinging before my eyes. Why am I getting hypnotized? You're so tired, Eden. It's time to let go. Let me hold the weight for you. Sorry, the whole- This voice was a promise of rest, and I wanted it more than anything. Breathe in, Eden. Breathe. Deeper now. Down into the quiet. The walls are gone. There's only the path. Follow it. The path? My vision went dark. I was falling not through air, but through myself. And then I saw it. Am I hallucinating again? The meat man! The meat man! The meat man! I pressed it huge and cold and utterly indifferent. I felt like a web of black veins pulsing slowly in the darkness behind my eyes. Why are you blinking? You need to blink. Why are you blinking? The pressure grew, the thick air pressing against my ribcage and stealing my breath. The sensation was too much. A scream built on my chest, my eyes flew open. I was back in the studio, gasping, my heart thrashing against my ribs. Ryohei was staring at me. Did he stab me? His face was pale, his eyes wide with a horrifying mixture of fear and excitement. You saw it, didn't you? His words barely registered. All I could think of was the image burned in my mind. A feeling of that thing. It was wrong. All of this was wrong. Adrenaline surged through me, overpowering my exhaustion. I scrambled to my feet seat clicking back to the floor. I stood up, my legs unsteady. My mind was a chaotic mess of pulsating veins and the echoes of his frantic whispers. All I wanted at the moment was to get rid of this room, away from the suffocating presence. I turned towards the door, my hand reaching for the handle. I have to get out, now. I'm leaving. My voice was shaky but firm. His sticks forward and towards the door. Panic flashed through Ryohei's face. He dropped the pendulum, the crystal shattering against the table.
Hey.
No, wait, I shouldn't have. Like genuinely terrified as if he revealed a secret that he could never take back. But his panic lasted only a moment. As he reached for the door, his expression hardened to something desperate and resolute. He moved faster than I thought possible, blocking my path.
No.
Wait. His voice cut sharp, going through my days. He grabbed my arm, his grip surprisingly strong, almost... Sorry, I clicked too fast. Almost bruising. I turned back. The calm facade was gone. Oh, he's gone again, okay! Shattered completely. In his place was war and filled with desperation. You can't leave, not now. You saw it too, don't you understand what that means? That thing. He pulled me back from the door, his eyes wide and wild. He wasn't asking me, he was pleading with me. He guided me back to the couch and pushed me down gently, a strange reverent care in his otherwise forceful actions.
Hey.
Hey, what the hell are you? He ignored my question. He moved to the table with a click and lit a match and lit the candles. As the flames grew, the room transformed. It was no longer a studio, it was an altar. Oh shit, and I was offering. Woo! He sat down across from me again, the firelight carving deep shadows onto his face. He looked older, burdened by a weight beyond my comprehension. What you saw is not just a thing. It has a name, a purpose. It's my debt, passed down through generations in my family, all under the guise of enlightenment. My uncle, Carter, he was a leader. He called their belief system transcendology. When he said the word was thick with disgust. Oh, he grew in me, not as a nephew, but as a successor. He saw the entity as an honor, a sacred burden. He taught that our bodies were temporary vessels, needing purification through bloodletting to... What, is this like medieval England or some shit? To achieve a higher existence. He made it sound so beautiful. The art of ritual. But I saw what it really was. A machine for offerings. He wasn't enlightening people, he was grooming them for slaughter. Or to keep the entity fed. I couldn't let them pass it on. I couldn't let him choose another victim. So, I took it from him. The silence in the room was deafening. Oh, so you killed your uncle. Alright. There could only be a crackle of candle wicks. What do you mean? I killed him, Eden. Yeah, I know that. I killed him. I plunged his own ritual knife into his chest. I thought if the leader was gone, the curse would die with him. But I was wrong. It didn't die. It just transferred. It latched onto me. Now I carry it. I hear its whispers. I feel its hunger. He buried his face in his hands, his shoulders trembling. This was it. The full, horrifying truth. The core of his madness. He looked up, and his eyes were glistening with unshed tears. To be fair, the story is pretty interesting. I love this world building. But beneath the pain, there was something else. A chilling, obsessive focus. It was directed at me. And that's why I needed you, Eden. I've been watching you, even back in college. What? You were always so quiet, so self-contained. While everyone else was so loud, so desperate to be seen, you were just there. You were whole, you were solid. I was falling apart piece by piece, and you were a fortress. I envied you for it, I hated you for it, I admired you more than anyone else. I knew you were the one. Strong enough to bear the weight, quiet enough for it to rest. Leaning forward, his voice dropping to an intimate, almost tender whisper. You want me to kill you? The codependent plea of a man drowning. I was lucky to meet you again. I knew you were the only one worthy of this gift. The only one strong enough to see the truth. He stood off to his chair and knelt on the floor in front of me. This wasn't a plea for help. This was the final step of his plan. He pulled a knife from his pocket. The handle had a same vein-like carvings I saw in my vision. He offered me his open palms. It was like it was a key. Well, I think it was a key. I think it is a key. My breath caught my throat. My heart was pounding so hard I could feel it in my ears. Guys, I just wanted therapy. I just wanted therapy, and I got into a fucking cult. This is insane, completely insane. But looking at him kneeling there, offering me this purpose, another thought crept in. A horrible, tempting thought. He's not asking me to die. He's asking me to bleed for him, to become something else, to trade my blood for one filled with this terrible, powerful thing. What if he's not crazy? Or is this a cure for the nothingness I feel every day? The gift is meant to be passed on. You saw it. I saw you. It's so you. It's choosing you to be my equal. You trouble sleeping, feeling lost. That's not a sickness. It's just an opening. A crack to let light in. I'm here to open the door all the way. Please, Eden. His voice was a low, convincing whisper. Promised me a strange and terrible secret. He was asking me to join me in this reality. Will you accept this honor? Will you complete the ritual and become the new vessel? Will you sacrifice your blood for me? I questioned the hug in the air, suspended between the flames of the 7 candles. My heart hammered against my ribs. This is the final ritual, the final choice. What is my choice? Yo, yeah, sure! What? I peered down a knife in his hand, presented it to me like a trophy. Like it's something to be revered. Sorry, I can't read. Like I was something to be revered as long as I took that knife from him. Ryohei, what the hell are you doing? Get up. Ryohei doesn't move. The knife lays in the palm, glittering in the simmering candlelight. Slowly I reach out, unable to stop my hand from shaking as our skin brushes against each other, the handle making it right inside my loose grip. I turn the knife upside down, my heavy heart sinking to my subject. No, this isn't right. Ryohei isn't in my mind, and neither am I. This is messed up. Ryo, I can't. What? I accepted, didn't I? He's still kneeling, but his glare has shot up towards me. Using such volumes of disgust, it made me take a step back. How can someone on his knees be so full of authority still? That's what I'm saying, bro. You're literally on your knees. What did you say? He sounded unrolling, less of a voice, more of an entity. The words touched my throat. Panic seized me, freezing my blood, and for a split second, I was shifted my blade towards the flesh of my palm, ready to slice. I snap out of it. I hold the knife away from my body, putting it back into Ryohei. That's his hands. Ryohei. No, I won't. No? I won't do it, Ryohei. Fuck! Silence fills the room. Do I accept or refuse? His expression is unexplainable, an amalgamation of surprise, horror, and fury. Piping hot fury, which traveled from his pinpoint pupils down to the goosebumps on the back of his hands. Then he moved. Last second I was stopped him. Before I knew it, his hand was gripped around my neck, the other pushing my knife against my hands. Take it! The room trembled beneath his cries. I gasped, clawing to release myself from his grip before driving a knee to his stomach. He caught off guard quick enough to drop me, but the knife was still in his hands. As I tried to step sideways, he lurched me back by my wrist, gripping me tight enough to snap bone. Eden! Oh! An even overwhelming will to survive took over me. I shoved with all my might against this towering figure. He bowed backwards in the table, knocking chairs and vases over as he fell with a loud thud. For a minute, all that occupied that room was the sound of both our laboured breathing, each breath feeling like my last, and then I saw the pool of red. It saw from the right side of his chest, calling for— Did I just kill him? Calling forth from the fabric of his grey shirt. It had all the ritual knife sunk deep inside him, serving as a stem or scarlet flowers blooming from his flesh. His dazed eyes trailed towards his chest, hands lifting slowly to hover above the unfamiliar scene. What is this poetic? You killed your uncle and I killed you! He gurgled, a grin spreading across his perfect mouth. Ryohei! As if for an instant, I still thought to hold his body up. I think I should do this. He's like kind of bleeding out, like his head tilted limply against my own humming heartbeat, as if his own heart started to cause a stop. No, I didn't mean to. I didn't. Shh. Around us, the candles fell into a dim glow. The cold chill snuffed out the lights completely. I was to see the veins of black and red trunks start to pour beneath from the rolls, living like snakes towards the floor and towards me. I rolled back, holding Ryo closer as I tried to pull him away from the vines, as if I could stop the blood pooling from his chest. Ethan. I looked at him. His tears were already building his ash-colored eyes. This is good. You're still on the cold, bro! I thought, oh my days. I failed to keep my voice from cracking, my own tears climbing up to my throat. Nothing about this is good. You carry it now, the vessel. His hands rose up to press against my hammering heart. It's yours now. It's you. It's part of you. Ryohei. But I didn't mean to end. I didn't want it to end this way. Ryo choked out, and the blurry reflection of his tears. I saw the person he had always been behind him, facades and perfect grins. My popularity and the wonder, I saw a small, frightened little boy. I don't want to die, Eden. I'm not going to die, Ryo. I'll call the ambulance and carry it, Eden. His eyes flickered like a troubled candle. You are one. And then Ryo drew his last breath. Ryo Damien drew his last breath. There was his presence, the chill in the room, hugged up to a horrible cold. I felt his lifeless body against my own, only realizing the ring of his words when it had been too late. The vessel. The veins had traveled up my legs, crawling around me, their skin in a grasp, urging the beginning of a symbiotic relationship. Listen, we're not venom. I don't like this. Put everything and nothing all at once. In the veins, burying themselves into my pores, hijacking the red lines of my eyes, the valves of my heart that no longer beats, just me. And then I drew a frozen breath. I am the vessel now. Well, at least I did psychology, and okay, let's go say no. Let's say no. Refuse. A sacrifice. A shit. This is I did say accept before. Okay, The sheer ridiculousness of it is enough to make me die laughing. What the hell? Does he actually think I'm buying all this crap? This elaborate prank. Oh my god, I am in denial. Ryohei surely digging me a couple times there, especially with the hypnosis part. It's time for him to drop the act. I wasn't going to be swayed by all this cult talk any longer, even if this was too much. I looked down on the knife in his palms with a twitch in my eye, then back to the crown of his head, bowed before Messi offered to rep him. Did he really have to go this far? No. The size I thought was almost laughable. No? Ryohei stayed unmoving. No. I might just check out a laugh. What the hell, Ryo? What are you even talking about? This is crazy and you know it. What is his voice again called? Like, for some reason I felt myself sweating, my heart rattling faster. Do you even know what you're asking? You're asking me to offer my blood for you. What's wrong with that? Fuck, I don't know, I said that. That's a Minora. Everything, Ryohei. Everything. Was he mentally unwell? Wait, did you actually believe that by offering him my blood he'll be free from this cult curse or whatever he said? Hey, do you actually believe in all this crap? This crap you keep telling me, the cult, the curse, everything. Do you actually think it's real? A pause fills the room, then Ryohei speaks. You don't? On impulse, I buck out a short ha. Ha! I sound a ridicule of mockery, of bewilderment, of superiority. Oh, Ryohei, how far have you fallen, resorting to these sorts of trickery and for what? I might be in the best spot right now, but at least my mind's still intact. But Ryohei, he's surely lost it. He isn't the person I admired back in college. He's downgraded into this shell of insanity. Why are you grading him? I don't think I can save him. I don't think anyone can. Not even a blood sacrifice.
Hey.
Ryohei. I said a oh, that was not gentle. I'm so sorry. I said a gentlest voice into marriage. I can't marry him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not doing this. Get up from the ground, please. Let's talk it out. I response to nothing from Ryohei. He said like a pretty porcelain doll, as if forever carved in this pose of grievance. Then I heard a small murmur. If you won't carry it, you'll feed it. What? I blinked and saw face to face, me staring up to his ashy pupils as he towers over me. Oh god, we got stabbed again! Our bodies are uncomfortably close. My head raised, wondering how he managed to get up and sees me in the blink of an eye. The confusion muddled my brain, the adrenaline pumping through my veins so fast I hadn't even noticed that Ryo's fist was hovering over my chest. Gripping the knife's handle that was plunged into my heart, I looked down at it, dazed. What? Must be a fake knife, the one that retracts the more you push it in, but it doesn't look like it retracted. I think you got stabbed me! My sweat is pressed down where the steel blade was pushed, and bits of red had started to bleed from the spot. Slowly, I started to feel the pain. In nausea and shock, I fell to my knees, unblinking. What? What? I cough and I feel warm, sickly liquid come out my throat, pulling out my mouth like a mercury tap. He actually stabbed me? I'm sorry. I hear his voice from above, distant and echoing like he was speaking in an empty chapel. The sounds bouncing off the whole halls. I feel his hands pressed softly against the back of my hair, pressing inside of my face like against his leg. His sick version of repentance, of confession. His warmth seeps into me as my life ebbs out. I'm sorry, Eden. He repeats my name as he sounds human. A good sound to hear for once. Humanity. Ryohei is human, voice husband. I just didn't want to see that. He's always been a god to me. Ah, what the fuck? So much I refuse to acknowledge that he ever struggled. That must have followed me until now. He bared his heart to me, but instead of seeing the real him for once, I took his opportunity to finally feel better than him. How pathetic of me. So now, I pay my price. I still limp, I feel my hands catch me, nestling me gently against the cold floor. Even my death, he treats me kindly. I feel my blood seep into a ritual circle, as if the curse is hungry licking up the offer I have provided. I'm sorry, Eden. He repeats it again and again, his hands over my corpse. I truly didn't want to do this. I really thought you were different. Ever since we met back in college, I thought you saw through my facade, that you knew the grief I was hiding. That you could understand me. That you could understand who I really was. That you could accept it. He choked out, pressing his forehead. Is this Doom Yari? Pressing his forehead against my bleeding heart. But I was wrong. I can't trust anyone. I can't show anyone who I truly am. This is my burden to bear. Forever. Well, surely you'll die someday. I am the vessel, no one else. Ryohei is left kneeling over my corpse as shadowy veins crawl and dance through the room, rejoicing in Ryohei's inevitable surrender. No one else can be. And well, that was Knitbone, everyone. What a lovely game. I really liked the characters. That was a really interesting, like, world building, and the OCs were really nice. I love the amount of, like, I don't know, I love it. this world is really interesting to me because, bro, the cult persons, I don't know, I find it really cool in fiction when they create things like cults. Yeah, I'm not really sure about what like cults in real life, so yeah, I don't want to go off my cults. but it's a really interesting thing to explore, like the feelings and dynamic between the characters. Oh my god, they're really cool. I really like the mini games as well. I really enjoy visual games. What the fuck? Visual novels with mini games because they're really cool. Yeah, I love how one of them dies in the end. In each of the game, in each of the endings, one of them dies. Like, so that was Knitbone. Everyone, thank you all for watching. Say goodbye to me, everyone. Goodbye.